call me the scam for the people that borrowed us money. So it's like, hey, you just loan me the money and you sit back and collect interest. And we have all the paperwork, the tax documents and things like that, but you do need to use a servicing company. They're the scam. The right party to foreclose must have the original note as well as the deed of trust to foreclose. Validation of claim. For a party to legitimately foreclose, they must prove they hold both the note, proving the borrower owes them money, and the deed of trust. Assignment and transfer scrutiny. Over the life of a mortgage, both the note and the deed of trust, they can be sold. They can be assigned or transferred multiple times. So just go sell that paper, those financial instruments that you manipulate. Here goes the red flags for a quiet title action, and this exists in mortgage loans originated from 2001 to 2023. You want to know who created securitized financial instruments in the United States of America? People don't know this. It's the guy who owns BlackRock, Larry Fink. He created securitization in the 80s, and they told him he was crazy. It would never work. Now they've turned it into a thing where they can steal from all of us. You know what they've also done? It worked so well with mortgages and the crash that they orchestrated in 2008. They said, well, hell, we might as well go ahead and securitize student loans too. They're doing the same thing with that. Go ahead, Jose.
So I just wanted to ask, when you are doing this, since you can collateralize a subject too, like you've told us a few times before, do we then, since we become the bank, want to make sure we're keeping tight records of doing this so we don't have that same issue? Can somebody do that to us and say, oh, that wasn't recorded right? Or is it the idea that we're not using MERS that, we don't have to worry about that?
Right. So MERS is its own, like recording system. So when we start making money on notes on the backside of this thing, you have to use a servicing company if you're going to be buying and selling notes, right? So you connect with the right servicing company and you're in there. That's what keeps record of it. That's what, is tracking the life of that. And they hold it too, so that both parties feel safe. The thing that we do that's different on the back end with the mortgage or with the notes is if you loan me money, Jose, I'm not going to make you go to your accountant and get all the paperwork, put together and all of that stuff so you can pay the right taxes on the interest that you got. We provide that for the people that borrowed us money. So it's like, hey, you just loan me the money and you sit back and collect interest. And we have all the paperwork, the tax documents and things like that, but you do need to use a servicing company, okay?
Got it.
So if it was made 2001 to 2023, guess what? It's a scam. It's like they call people like me. They call me the scam. They're the scam, okay? Standing. A current note holder and or claimant must be able to prove their standing, their rights as true owner. And this is only under UCC 3309. Any bank must show there has been no break in chain of title. Only the appropriate beneficial interests of the note may collect. If this cannot be proven, they have no right to foreclose. They have no right to foreclose if they can't prove this. We just have to prove it. If we don't know it, we can't fight against it. Think about that.